Hello, everyone. Well, the week of Christmas was horrible. Probably worst Christmas week I've had ever. Um, the day before Christmas Eve, me and Justin go to Moody Gardens because he wanted to go do the Festival of Lights. And so we get there, get the tickets, we decide to find something to eat. That went horrible. And he wanted to go do the Rainforest Pyramid until it was time for the lights because we had gotten there and it was still too bright, so we couldn't do that yet. I'm just walking around outside, just taking in the fresh, salty air, and I get a text message saying he's in the men's bathroom because his nose is bleeding. I'm like, oh no. So I go over there, and they have the bathroom closed off because of the blood. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, my boyfriend's in there, and the guy's like, go ahead. So I go in there, and he lost a substantial amount of blood. And after a few minutes, they get it to slow down, and what we thought was stop. So, right across the hall is a bench. I told him we were going to go sit there and let him rest and everything. We're sitting on the bench for maybe a minute or two, and he has to run back into the bathroom because he starts free bleeding again. And they call everyone back and tell him, okay, well, there's an urgent care right down the road that has doctors that you need to go, or the hospital. And I'm on the phone with his mom off and on, and she's saying, no, he probably doesn't need to go to the hospital. It's probably not that bad because she's not there. She's still here in West Columbia. And so I'm like, okay. And we get to the truck, and the bleeding had slowed down slightly. Well, we get probably 3 blocks from the urgent care, and it's just like someone turned the faucet on. He just starts free bleeding. There's blood all over the truck, all over him. It's bad. And he's driving because I don't have my license. And I told him, put your hazards on and just be a jerk. So we're at a red light behind another car. He's like, no, I'm starting to feel woozy from all the blood that he lost. So he starts honking his horn and he just guns it and gets to the urgent care, rushes in. He's bleeding all over, and they're telling us after trying to control the bleeding that they can't do anything and he has to go to the emergency room. So I'm on the phone with his mom, and she's having a Christmas party. So she had to end her Christmas party and come up to Galveston, and we went to the hospital with him because I had to stay at the urgent care because that's where his truck was, and you don't really want to leave your vehicles unattended on Galveston. So he went by ambulance, and at this point he had lost about a pint, maybe more, of blood. He had lost all color and everything. So we meet him at the hospital, and he has a balloon packing in his nose to help prevent the bleeding, or to help stop the bleeding. It was putting pressure because he was throwing up blood. He was just in a really bad place. I'm really surprised the hospital didn't give him a transfusion because of how much blood he lost. But I don't know. They could have, because I wasn't there. I don't know. He was out of it. So from that Sunday through Thursday, he had the balloon in his nose. So through Christmas and everything, he was in a lot of pain. He just was on medication. He was basically a walking zombie. Okay. The 27th comes, which was Thursday. Mind you, 2 days after Christmas. Christmas was on Tuesday. Keep that in mind because the week is getting worse. Well, I get a phone call from Michelle, and she goes, "Are you sitting down?" And mind you, keep this in mind, Justin is in Galveston at the doctor's to get the balloon taken out of his nose. And we didn't know if he was going to have emergency surgery if he kept bleeding. So he's in Galveston. Just keep that in mind. Well, she goes, "Are you sitting down?" I go, "Yeah." And she tells me I heard back from the prison because she had emailed them or contacted them asking about my father. And I just go, "He's dead, isn't he?" She goes, "Yeah." So I found out my dad died. And I lost it. I'm still trying to comprehend what really happened. Um, I'm still trying to process everything. That's what I was trying to say. Today was Sunday, so it's been Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's been 4 days since I found out. And timeline was he died 4 days before Christmas. So yeah, Christmas week completely sucked. It really did. And I mean, I was a daddy's girl. I was. We have such a good relationship. And it's just really hard. It really, really is. I'm still crying about it. And I probably will for a while, especially when it truly hits me that he's gone. Probably just, yeah. So, that's how my week has been. It's literally been like the week of hell. So, yeah. But I'm gonna go. So I'll talk to y'all later.